Swadika, and thank you for joining us for the morning edition of NBT World Brief. You're with me, Tra Thirakalsan. Unofficial results from Thailand's general election show the BHUMJAITHAI party emerging as the biggest winner, projected to win 194 seats in parliament. It is followed by the People's Party and the PHUTHAI party. The 2026 general election began at 8 a.m. yesterday and ran until 5 p.m. More than 34 million people cast their ballots. The unofficial results, with 94% of ballots counted, show the BHUMJAITHAI party winning the largest number of seats in parliament, with a combined total of around 194 constituency and party list MPs. Although BHUMJAITHAI finished second to the People's Party in the party list vote, it secured a significantly higher number of constituent seats nationwide. This marks the first time the party has won a parliamentary majority. Prime Minister Anutin Chanvirakul, the party's leader, delivered a victory speech following the election results.
At this moment, our people have given us more than what we expected this morning. So we owe our voters a fortune, and we will only repay them by working at our utmost to bring all the good things to them, to our country.
The People's Party came in second, projected to win 116 seats. The party leader, Nattapong Rungpanyawut, said last night that he accepted the election's outcome, acknowledging that his party was unable to secure victory. He said the results reflect the will of the people and stressed that the People's Party remains committed to moving forward and continuing to serve the public.
ในส่วนของพรรคประชาชนเองเราก็ยอมรับนะครับในส่วนที่ว่าดูจากคะแนนณตอนนี้ผลการเลือกตั้งณตอนนี้เนี่ยเราอาจจะไม่ใช่พรรคอันดับหนึ่งนะครับเพราะฉะนั้นก็เป็นไปตามที่ตัวผมเองนะครับแล้วก็แกนนำของพรรคทุกคนได้เคยแสดงจุดยืนแสดงความคิดเห็นไว้ในช่วงการหาเสียงเลือกตั้งที่ผ่านมานะครับว่าเราต้องเคารพในหลักการของกระบวนการการเมืองในระบบรัฐสภานั่นก็คือให้พรรคการเมืองอันดับหนึ่งเนี่ยได้เป็นพรรคแกนนำในการจัดตั้งรัฐบาลก่อนนะครับ
Thailand's oldest political party, the Democrat Party, led by former Prime Minister Apisit Wejchachiwa, is projected to win just 22 seats in total. It announced that it is ready to serve as the opposition in parliament.
ครับประชาธิปัตย์ก็พร้อมที่จะทำหน้าที่เป็นฝ่ายค้านนะครับในสภาเพราะว่าสิ่งที่เราทำได้ด้วยเสียงแบบนี้ก็คือช่วยเป็นหูเป็นตาให้กับพี่น้องประชาชนนะครับเพื่อให้ทุกสิ่งทุกอย่างเนี่ย เราต้องพยายามให้อยู่ในแนวทางของความถูกต้องครับคือเราคิดว่าขณะนี้เนี่ยด้วยเสียงที่เรามีอยู่นะครับเราสามารถทำหน้าที่ในฐานะฝ่ายค้านได้และพร้อมที่จะทำหน้าที่ฝ่ายค้านครับผมคิดว่าเราจะเป็นรัฐบาลก็ต่อเมื่อมันมีสิ่งที่จะเป็นประโยชน์ในการที่เราจะเข้าไปเป็นนะครับซึ่งก็หมายความว่าถ้าพูดตามตรงในเรื่องของนโยบายด้วยเสียงเท่านี้เนี่ยคงเป็นเรื่องที่ค่อนข้างลำบากแต่ว่าถ้าสามารถจะทำให้เราสร้างเงื่อนไขตามที่เราประกาศกับประชาชนได้นั่นก็อีกเรื่องหนึ่ง
The BHUMJAITHAI party, following BHUMJAITHAI and the People's Party, finished third with a projected 76 seats in parliament. The party said it is up to the election winner to form the governing coalition and pledge that whether in government or in opposition, it will continue to work for the people. However, the Election Commission reported that more than 1 million ballots were marked as no vote in constituency races and around 1 million in the party list vote, together accounting for about 2% of eligible voters. Now, Thais also voted in a referendum on constitutional reform yesterday, with unofficial results showing about 60% in favor of rewriting the Constitution. More than 34 million Thais took part in the referendum yesterday, with around 19.8 million people, or about 60%, voting in favor of a constitutional overhaul. More than 10 million people voted against the proposal, while as many as 2.8 million marked no opinion on their ballots. Objections to referendum results must be lodged within 48 hours after polling stations close, and the referendum results must be officially endorsed within 30 days. The current constitution was drafted in the aftermath of the 2014 military coup. It has been criticized for not being written by a parliament directly elected by the people. Public participation in the drafting process was limited, and the charter grants extensive powers to the Senate, including the authority to approve the Prime Minister. Another criticism is that the Senate has the power to approve members of independent bodies, such as Constitutional Court judges, the Election Commission, the Ombudsman, the National Anti-Corruption Commission, the State Audit Commission, and the Auditor General, as well as the National Human Rights Council. However, this authority has existed under previous constitutions, including those of 2007 and 1997. People's Party leader Nattapong Rungpanyawut addressed the strong public support for constitutional reform.
ถึงแม้ผลการเลือกตั้งอาจจะยังไม่ได้เป็น 100% ยังไม่ได้เป็นข้อสรุปนะครับอย่างเป็นทางการแต่อย่างไรก็แล้วแต่ผมเองต้องแสดงความยินดีอย่างหนึ่งที่อย่างน้อยๆผลการจัดทำประชามติในตอนนี้มีแนวโน้มสูงมากนะครับที่จะผ่านความเห็นชอบจากประชาชนในการเดินหน้าการจัดทำรัฐธรรมนูญฉบับใหม่นะครับจากผลณตอนนี้ที่ดูเนี่ยก็อยู่ที่ประมาณ 60% I would like to see all parliamentarians respect to the Thai people's vote for the referendum that they agree to continue to draft a new constitution, and we as the People's Party we will do our best to push this process forward.
In September last year, the Constitutional Court ruled that 3 referenda are required for the drafting of a new constitution. The first allows voters to decide whether a new constitution should be written. The second is for the public to approve the drafting process and the key principles of the new charter. The third referendum, to be held after Parliament completes the draft, will determine whether the public approves the new constitution. The court also ruled that while Parliament has the authority to amend the Constitution, it cannot permit the people to directly elect the drafters of the charter. Thailand's next government is expected to take shape by mid-2026, following a series of constitutional steps that must be completed after the general election. And here's how the process is expected to unfold under the current legal framework. Under the 2017 Constitution and election laws, the Election Commission must verify and officially certify the election results within 60 days, no later than April 9th. At least 95% of MPs, equivalent to 475 seats, must be endorsed before the House of Representatives can convene. Within 15 days of the official announcement, the first parliamentary session must be called. This is expected to take place after the Songkran holidays. Now, during that session, MPs will vote to elect the Speaker of the House and Deputy Speakers before the appointments are submitted for royal endorsement. The next key step is the selection of a Prime Minister expected in early May. Prime Ministerial nominees must come from political parties with at least 25 MPs and must secure more than half of the votes in Parliament. Once a Prime Minister is chosen, the process of forming a new cabinet will begin, including a detailed vetting of ministerial qualifications. A new cabinet is expected to be in place by mid-June of this year. However, the timeline could move faster. Past records show the Election Commission certified the 2024 election results in just over 1 month. With that said, the government, led by Prime Minister Sethar Thavisin, took nearly 4 months before delivering its policy statement to Parliament. If the election results are officially endorsed by March and Parliament convenes within the required 15 days, a new government could be formed and ready to deliver its policy statement as early as mid-May to April. And that wraps up our morning news report.